Being alone isn't easy. It hurts in ways you can't explain. People think solitude is peaceful, a quiet retreat from the world. But the truth is, before it gives you peace, it destroys every weak part of you. You lose people, you lose comfort, and you lose the noise that once distracted you from your own mind. You are forced to face your thoughts, your wounds, and your unfiltered truth. And that's the real price of being alone. But if you can survive this phase, if you can endure the storm inside your own head, you will come out on the other side completely unrecognizable. Being alone is one of the hardest parts of life, but not for the reasons most people think. It's not the silence that's painful. It's what the silence reveals. It forces you to confront who you really are when no one is watching, when there's no performance to put on. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, it's easy to hide. You can distract yourself with work, with friends, with endless scrolling. You can pretend that everything is fine, that you have it all under control. But when you're truly alone, there is nowhere left to hide. Your thoughts, the ones you've been pushing down, get louder. Your insecurities, the ones you've covered up, get exposed. Your old wounds, the ones you thought had healed, start to open up again. And in that raw, unfiltered moment, you finally understand. Being alone has a price, and the very first part of that price is pain. It's the toll you pay to enter the space where real growth happens. This initial phase of solitude is often brutal. You will feel profoundly disconnected from everyone. It's a strange feeling, like you're behind a glass wall, watching the world go on without you. People you once felt close to won't understand what you're going through. You'll see others on social media, laughing, traveling, celebrating milestones, and you'll start to wonder why your own life feels like it's been put on pause. It's a deeply isolating experience that can make you question everything. During this time, you will likely lose people you once trusted, people you thought would be in your life forever. You'll also lose the habits that once comforted you, the routines that kept you numb. Even the dreams you once chased might start to feel distant and irrelevant. It feels like your entire world is being dismantled, piece by piece. And here's the secret. This breakdown is happening on purpose. It's not a punishment. It's a necessary demolition. You cannot build a strong new foundation on top of a weak, crumbling one. The old structure has to come down first. Without breaking, there is no rebuilding. This is the critical moment, the turning point where most people quit. They can't handle the discomfort, the emptiness, the confrontation with their own flaws. So they run. They run back to the noise, back to toxic relationships, back to mindless distractions, anything to avoid the deafening silence of sitting with themselves. But not you. You're still listening. Because deep down, in a part of you that's stronger than you realize, you know a fundamental truth. Genuine growth requires discomfort. You understand that this pain isn't meant to destroy you, but to carve you into the person you're meant to become. And then, slowly, almost imperceptibly at first, something starts to change. It's not a sudden explosion of light, but a gradual dawn. You begin to see your life with a newfound clarity. The fog of other people's expectations and societal pressures starts to lift. Your priorities, which were once a tangled mess, begin to shift and align with your true self. You stop chasing people who don't value you. You stop desperately trying to explain yourself to those who are committed to misunderstanding you. You stop seeking approval and validation from the outside world. Because you're starting to find it within. You are becoming calmer. You develop a quiet discipline, not because you have to, but because you want to. You're building a life that honors your own needs and values. You become more aware of your own worth, not as an abstract concept, but as a deep, unshakable feeling. And in this process, you understand a profound truth. Solitude was never a punishment. It was preparation. It was the training ground where you were being forged, strengthened, and refined for the next chapter of your life. This is the second price of being alone. You outgrow your old self. You outgrow your old habits, your old mindset, and your old life. And while it can be bittersweet to leave parts of yourself behind, you know it's necessary for the journey ahead. And then, after the pain and the shift, something truly powerful happens. The fear is gone. You no longer fear being alone. You start to cherish it. You actively seek it out. It's no longer a source of anxiety, but a source of power. Your mind becomes a sanctuary, not a prison. In the quiet, you think better. You see connections you missed before. You plan your future with incredible focus and precision. Your mind becomes sharper than ever. Your discipline, which started as a small flicker, now becomes a steady flame. It's no longer a struggle to do what's good for you. Your goals, which may have been vague or borrowed from others, become crystal clear. They are your goals, born from your own desires and your own vision for your life. You realize that the world's greatest ideas, its most profound transformations, and its most incredible comebacks all happen in solitude. From artists to scientists to entrepreneurs, the greatest breakthroughs were conceived in the quiet space of a mind free from distraction. This is the side of being alone that nobody talks about. They only see the loneliness, not the profound creative and spiritual power that it unlocks. Solitude doesn't just change your life. It gives you the tools to build your life from the ground up, exactly as you want it to be. So, what is the final price of being alone? What is the ultimate reward for enduring the pain and embracing the change? It's this. You will become someone who no longer needs validation, attention, or approval from anyone to feel complete. You become whole on your own. Your sense of self-worth is no longer tied to your relationship status, your job title, or the number of likes on a post. It comes from within. It's indestructible. And that is what makes you truly powerful. Because the person who is okay with being alone can never be controlled. They can't be manipulated with the threat of abandonment. They can't be swayed by peer pressure. They walk their own path, guided by their own inner compass. They are free in the truest sense of the word. So if you're going through this phase right now, if you feel lost, isolated, and broken in the silence, my message to you is this. Don't run from it. Lean into it. Use it. This is your crucible. This is where your new self is being born. Being alone will cost you people. It will cost you comfort, and it will cost you the old version of yourself that was holding you back. But in return, it will give you clarity, strength, and a new identity forged in fire. And trust me, that's a price worth paying. It's the most valuable investment you will ever make in yourself. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content on building a stronger you.